It is an America in which nurses, policemen, poets, firefighters, teachers, and garbage collectors can afford a good house in a nice neighborhood and live in comfort, along with scientists and brain surgeons and CEOs and rock stars and basketball players. It's an America whose borders are secure, immigrants are legal, and workers are amply compensated. It's an America in which faith is respected, culture is preserved, the arts are supported, and the Constitution is followed. It is an America that seeks not to be king of the hill, nor subservient to the World Trade Organization, but to be a sovereign, responsible member of the family of nations. Nothing more and nothing less. An America that is free of the threat of terrorism, because we are no longer feared and hated. An America that leads the world, not just with military might, but with its vision, its compassion, its democracy, its productivity, its freedom, its standard of living, its care for the global environment, its treatment of its own people, and its goodness. Above all, it is an America at peace with the world and with its own people. That's the America I have seen. The America our people deserve, and the America you can build. And you don't need me to do it. Spread the word. Keep the dream alive. Drop your own pebbles in the pond and make some waves. Never vote for any politician who takes money from corporations or lobbyists. And never elect a president who raises $100 million from special interests or who is the darling of the corporate media. If you can't find anyone to vote for, run for office yourself. Cleave to your sisters and brothers all across the political spectrum in demanding the basic reforms I have outlined tonight. And never settle for anything less than government of the people, by the people, and especially for the people. My old friend, William Sloane Coffin, used to say, and I know he didn't make this up, but he quoted it all the time. We shared the stage many times, and he said, "He who makes peaceful change impossible makes violent revolution inevitable." Let us be thankful for our many blessings and pray that this, our inevitable second American Revolution, will continue to be a nonviolent one. It matters little if my presidency is real or fanciful. My part is done. It is finished. The rest is in your hands. The future and the dream itself depend on you. May God sustain you in your struggles and bless America through your actions. Power to the people and through the people. Thank you and good night. Depend on you. May God sustain you in your struggles and bless America.
Well, I hope you learned a little bit from that. Like I told you, I'm no expert, but I believe in watching them. And if we're going to ever get anything done, we have got to get a little bit active. We've got to have a little bit more knowledge about something besides hitting a baseball or what color mustache cleaner that, was it a Reds player used on his mustache he was talking about last Sunday? No more gray? I don't really care. I imagine you knew that since I didn't know the team. But we have groups in this area. They've got to be one that you can believe in. And one of my favorite groups is having a real good speaker come up, retired from the Air Force, head of the Star Wars program, and one of the people responsible for putting this on is Tim Ling. I'd like to introduce you tonight, who's with September 11th Coalition.org. Howdy, Tim. Yeah, these are some people that's worthy of your support.
Thank you for inviting me onto the show, Dave. I welcome this opportunity to speak a few words about Dr. Bob Bowman, who will be giving a speech on July 22nd at Mill Ridge Assembly Hall in Union, Ohio. That's north of Englewood, out Route 48. Anyway, Dr. Bowman is a wonderful speaker. He has been called probably the best speaker in America today by the Los Angeles Times. He speaks on different topics. Some of them are Taking Back America, Real Patriotism, A Veteran's View of Iraq, Bridging the Red-Blue Divide, Whose Moral Values, State of the Union 2008. Dr. Bowman is very well educated. He has a PhD in aeronautics and nuclear engineering from Caltech. He is a retired Lieutenant Colonel of the United States Air Force. He has flown 101 combat missions in Vietnam. He's directed the Star Wars programs under Presidents Ford and Carter. He has numerous awards. He's a recipient of the Eisenhower Medal, the George F. Keenan Peace Prize, the President's Medal of Veterans for Peace, Air Medals, the Meritorious Service Medal, and other awards and honors. On July 22nd, he will be speaking about September 11th, 2001, and the destruction of the World Trade Center. Dr. Bowman is concerned about the 9/11 Commission and the integrity of that group, and he would like to see a new investigation, a truly independent investigation that basically would expose the cover-up and the secrecy involved in the collapse of the three buildings in the World Trade Center and the war in Afghanistan and Iraq that destruction precipitated under false pretenses. Anyway, Dr. Bowman will be in Union on July 22nd, and I hope you can come to see him. He's a wonderful speaker, and he will look at the events of September 11th from a different perspective, having been an Air Force officer and